Yo, you are now locked into Dime Talk, the place where we got real opinions, real talk, dropping dimes and making change. I am your host, Tro, and I got my guys with me. I got CBG to my left.
Sir, we back, baby.
I got C-Dub to my right.
Yeah, go home, man.
Yes, sir. And most importantly, we got you here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, subscribe. We can't do any of this without you. Episode 14, NFL news. We gonna start off with a lot of stuff going on in the NFL. We got Rams beating the Panthers. We got the Bears beating the Packers. We got Bills beating the Jags. We got 49ers beating the Eagles. We got Patriots beating Chargers. We got the Texans smacking the Steelers.
Crazy, super wild card weekend.
Wild card.
Before we get started off with this, though.
Talk to me.
Cut all that. Mike Tomlin to the Ravens. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. And if it do happen, it ain't happening. So don't even bring it up.
Somehow the Ravens still sneak in here, and we ain't even got the Ravens on the board. We ain't even got the Ravens on the board, and they still sneak their way in here, man. This is crazy,
man. We can go ahead and kick it off, but I just had to go ahead and get that off my chest, dog. It ain't happening.
Let's talk about some teams that won and that actually played in the wild card weekend, man. Let's start off with the Rams and Panthers.
Coach.
Rams, they beat the Panthers. I mean, ain't much of nothing there. You know, I ain't think the Panthers gonna win at all, but they put up a fight.
The Panthers actually put up a good fight. Bryce
Young put up a fight.
I don't know what, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know what Rod Wave told Bryce Young. But Bryce Young started playing ever since, man. Shout out to Bryce Young, because I think that, you know, pulling yourself out of that slump, it was looking bad. They benched you for Andy Dalton, soft benching, but like that should have never happened. So to see you come back, rally your way. I mean, it wasn't a playoff win, but, you know, a playoff appearance, especially for the Carolina Panthers and in that division, it was looking very grim. Yeah. So I'm just, hey, shout out to you, man. Hopefully y'all can build off of that and keep it moving. But yeah, shout out to Bryce Young for putting up a fight, man. They ain't go home. They ain't go home sad.
They ain't go home sad. And I'm happy that they brought Cam Newton out there to beat the drum. I thought that was really cool. Got the guys out there from the old Panther squad. That was really cool to see. So I'm happy they did something right for the Carolina Panthers. They didn't come up with the win. No. You know what I'm saying? Matthew Stafford still that boy.
Unfortunately. I think I was talking to one of our homeboys. I was talking to Hunziker.
Yeah.
During the preseason, and I was like, if you took Jalen Hurts and put him on the Rams, I feel like they would get the same outcome. He was like, you're absolutely wrong. It's not happening. Yeah, you can't. How?
I think so.
There's no after this season?
I think so. I like Jalen Hurts, though. I like Jalen Hurts.
No. This ain't no slander on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
This ain't no slander. I'm just saying.
Matthew Stafford is a better passer of the football. Yes.
I gotta go ahead and say that. Yep. I gotta go ahead.
Matthew Stafford is a better passer. If we gonna say that, yes.
I gotta say it's not. It's not no. Yeah. Yeah. It's not up for debate no more.
But I don't think it's like no super night and day difference between Matthew Stafford and
before this season. I would. That was the argument. But after the season, I mean, I would say we're gonna chalk a lot of the Eagles' unsuccess to the offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
because he had no creativity,
none at all.
Everything you got, every arsenal you got in that bag, you didn't use it at all.
Yeah,
so you deserve to lose your job. I hate people losing their job. It's not, you know, especially in this economy, but you deserve to lose your job.
Yeah, Jalen wasn't a problem on that Eagles team.
No, not this.
Because he's a boring quarterback, which isn't bad.
Basic, yes.
It's like you just gonna do exactly what we told you to do.
But for the Rams team, Matthew Stafford is the better quarterback for that situation, because he's the better thrower of the football. But there are things that Jalen Hurts can do that Matthew Stafford couldn't dream of doing. So that's why I feel like the difference between those two quarterbacks is not
running.
Yeah, but Matthew Stafford can't do none of that.
It doesn't matter.
Jalen Hurts does. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm asking you to throw the ball.
I'm saying, but if you have,
I'm asking you to throw the ball, Tro.
I understand.
Like how big is running? How much?
That's what I'm saying.
How much is running a part of Jalen's game? This team. No. This team is better for Matthew Stafford. They asked for what Matthew Stafford has.
Okay, so my question is, though, if you put Jalen Hurts on this team, do you think they have the same success?
I think the answer is no. Yes. Short answer, no. But I'm saying I don't think it's a huge drop off.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, no. Shout out to the Rams. Shout out to Matthew Stafford for doing it, especially hearing that little snippet of, hey, them boys just scored, but we finna go take their hearts.
Yeah, that
boy cold, man.
Speaking of somebody who's cold. Them Bears, man. I like that boy Caleb Williams, man. You talk about fire. This is the first time I seen it. This is the first time I seen him say, hey, man, took his helmet out. We need to tighten up.
Yeah.
Y'all got to lock in, because I'm not losing this game. And he willed his team back and won.
I think that's direct, like a trickle-down effect from the head coach, though. Because you can see, like, last year they didn't have that. In his college career, he never had that real fire. Like, after a loss, I'm trying to go sleep with my puppy. I'm trying to go. I need my mom.
My nails painted and all that stuff.
So
yeah, I don't like all that.
When you a leader of men will pull that up out you. So shout out to Ben Johnson, because you definitely turned that whole charisma around over there in Chicago, and it's definitely showing. Like, you know, you man, F the Packers. You know, and like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the fire we need, especially in this game. Like this, it's a child's game, but you know, we grown men at this time playing it. So
but it was good. It was good to see them turn up because they were what 3-21 at the half, 7-21 at the half. It was looking real. It looked over.
Real great.
It looked over. It looked over. But when they really rallied around Caleb and everything.
But that's really back, so. Unfortunately, I hate seeing this in the playoffs. But that's been the story of the season. Like it's a 60-minute game. You play from the first whistle to the last whistle. Yeah. Y'all think y'all won it at halftime.
Yeah.
We seen this from week 1 with Baltimore when we was up against the Bills. Y'all think y'all won this game at halftime. This game not over.
This game is not.
And now Jordan Love and him, everybody's talking so highly of Jordan Love.
Pack it up.
Cancun. Early vacation.
Early vacation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, God, dog.
But I like that this wasn't about no nails. This wasn't about no my hair, my this, that, my that. This is about football. Yep. Let me get my guys, my 11 better than your 11. Yep. That's what Kalen Williams said. Is I'm gonna take whoever gonna come onto the field with me. We gonna win this game.
Yep. They did it.
And you, dog, bruh. That's all I had to say about him. I gave a lot of respect.
I think that was like the third come from behind win too this season. Yeah. Like it's not like it's out of the ordinary. Like, oh, this is not them. They've done this a couple times. Don't sleep on the Bears.
I definitely slept on when the Cowboys played them, and they handled us one, man. So
a little moral victory because we beat the Bears this season, but we should be in the playoffs. But that's neither here nor there.
Bills, Jags, man. They squeak it out 27-24 over the Jags. I was really pulling for the Jags, man. But Trevor Lawrence,
Jags,
you not it, bro. I don't care what they say. This is why you don't wave people off. You ain't got the sauce to wave people off.
Would you be saying that if they won?
If he would have played better, maybe not. But I don't think Trevor Lawrence the dude, bro.
They got the lead late in the game. They took the lead in the fourth. They didn't take enough time off the clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Josh Allen time. So I don't know if I want to chalk that up to Trevor Lawrence because no, he didn't have a great game, especially the last drive. Mm-hmm. He threw a pick, but it hit his player in the hands. You know what I'm saying? It popped off his hands. So I'm not gonna say, oh, Trevor blew it. Like, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the pass selection probably wasn't the best. You know, live to fight another day, maybe eat that, but he gave his receiver a chance.
Yeah, that ball touched your hands, bro. You got an A. You should have called it, bro. You a professional.
There was another one he almost threw as an interception. It was tipped, but it was just like, man, it was a bad throw. The dude was not open, bro.
Right.
And I think in big moments he shrinks, bro. He shrinks down really, 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 really small.
Y'all can only live off of that Chargers come from behind win a couple years ago. So for so long,
you can only do it for so long.
Mike Tomlin, like, he never had a losing season, but he 0 for 10 in the last 10 playoff. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. You can only live off of that.
Y'all not going. No. Y'all not gonna do that to Mike Tomlin either. We're gonna get into it, but we're not gonna do that to Mike Tomlin. But the Jags really wish they could have pulled it off. Yeah. Josh Allen did what Josh Allen does. You know what I'm saying? And
time out. Let's go ahead and talk about it now. So if Dak Prescott y'all got the postseason every year from his tenure in the league. If y'all made the playoffs every single year and y'all lost in the first round every single time, you'd be like, it's not Dak's fault.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying his job is to coach the football team. There are only a handful of coaches that have had seasons that with 10 plus years of winning. You know what I'm saying? Winning season or non-losing season. There's only 5 coaches. Mm-hmm. Bill Belichick was one of them. Tom Landry is one of them. Mike Tomlin is one of them. And 2 other guys I can't name. That is a feat in itself. So we're not going to act like he's not a good coach.
Good. It's in the sorry division.
Yeah, no. Let's also look at the quarterbacks that he's had since Ben Roethlisberger. He's had Mitchell Trubisky. He's had Kenny Pickett. Exactly. Kenny Pickett. He's had old Russell Wilson. He's had old Aaron Rodgers. He's had
let's not
Justin He's had Mason Rudolph. He had Justin Fields, who couldn't win a game with the Jets this year.
As a coach, why don't you go get a better quarterback?
I think that's the ownership and GM problem. I think that's where it's ownership and GM.
How many seasons he been there? You ain't got no say.
I'm not saying you got no. I'm not saying you. But look at the guys I just named you. Those are not winning quarterback formulas.
Okay, right.
Come on, y'all that's not winning quarterback. Right. And still,
we'll put respect on his name.
He went and got Russell Wilson.
He got him a ring. Okay, so I'll give him his credit for that. But that was how long? Almost 20 years ago, back in 08.
And also
that's
John
Ben
Harbaugh.
Roethlisberger wing.
That's crazy,
It's old ring.
That's crazy, bro. And my thing is, come on, you got. Let's be for real. Like just hearing that, and every time, what pissed me off about it, bro, is that every time you hear Mike Tomlin, they immediately followed up with never had a losing season,
especially after he had that first round exit. Oh, he had a first round exit, but. Never had a losing season.
Like, come on, but look at this. John Harbaugh is about to be a hot commodity as a coach.
Right?
He is.
Mike Tomlin has more AFC championships than him.
Same amount of Super Bowls.
Yes.
One Super, I understand, but I'm just saying.
No. So if
I'm just saying.
Okay, so if you've been more than me,
and John Harbaugh can't
like
say.
Curry,
and John Harbaugh cannot say that he's had a 10+ years of winning seasons or non-losing seasons. John Harbaugh can't say that. So why is John Harbaugh more of a hot commodity than Mike Tomlin?
I wouldn't say that. I would say Mike Tomlin is more of a hot commodity than Harbaugh. But
no, Harbaugh is a known quarterback developer.
He's had Lamar Jackson. Come on, bro.
And Joe Flacco. What? Whoa.
Lamar Jackson's that dude.
And Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's cool. He's a middle of the pack guy, average guy.
Ain't no middle of the pack. I want to bowl with him.
Yeah, Joe's a little better about it.
He's cool.
He's cool about?
Now.
Kurt, not Kurt. Joe cool. Joe Flacco cool.
But that's what they're saying though. There has always been good repertoire between John Harbaugh and his quarterbacks. Always. Even when we was at the worst of our season, what did Lamar say? Hey, I'm rocking with John, man. Ain't nothing wrong between me. And I don't know if that's what he's supposed to say, but at least he got enough rapport for him not to be thrown under the bus by his star player. How many times have you all seen a head coach get thrown under the bus? Especially by AJ Brown, man. The coaching, man, it's the coaching, bro. It's the play calling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. These players are passionate. They quick to call out what the problem is. So if John ain't never been called out, what are we talking about?
I'm not saying John Harbaugh's a bad coach, but I'm saying if we're comparing Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, I'm going Mike Tomlin. To me.
And the only reason I even want Mike. Go ahead.
And that's because look at the quarterbacks you just said. You just said Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson. Mike Tomlin has not coached a guy like that since Ben Roethlisberger.
And that's the problem. That's why they got a first round exit.
That's organization. I think that's organization. The Steelers need to pick better quarterbacks.
Y'all got a great defense. A defense can take you very far. We see that.
Yes.
But when it count and you need somebody to drive you down the field, y'all ain't have that. I think that's a coaching problem.
Nah.
And somebody that you thought was going to take you down the field in those moments was Russell Wilson. That's a coaching problem. Why would you think that? What has he shown you since he left Seattle to be like, this is the guy? I'm not hearing none of that.
But I'm saying that's a bad quarterback. He just lost his job in New York.
He had a young Mitch Trubisky. He had a young Justin Fields. He had a young Mason. I'm not saying these are great quarterbacks, but if you can develop them a little bit, you would. He ain't developed none of them.
Maybe they just don't have it.
The man never had a losing season. So on
that's
one
what
hand,
I'm saying.
He's doing something. I feel like that's honestly a result of his coaching. I don't think his players were responsible for that. But now don't keep in mind when I say he never had a losing team, I'm not pointing to that as like that's not a high standard. These coaches who are losing their jobs
y'all don't understand how hard it is to win.
Let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
These coaches are only commodities to losing teams, to teams who can't even have a winning season, who can't even get to the playoffs. They're not commodities to teams that are successful. No successful team wants either one of these coaches. And that's what I'm saying. These are great coaches if you want to be okay, if you want to make it to the playoff, if that's your goal. But if your goal is to win it all, Brad, these aren't your guys. And they've proven they're not your guys. So if you're the Browns, I can see, okay, let's have a winning season. That's a reasonable goal. Yeah. But if your goal is to win it all, it's like, all right, Brad.
I'm glad you brought up the Browns because the Browns just fired their coach, Kevin Stefanski, who was 1-3 in the playoffs. You know who his one win came against? I'll take a wild guess.
John Harbaugh?
Nope. Wrong. Take another one.
I can't.
Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Ain't that crazy?
I wonder who the quarterback was at that time too.
Baker Mayfield.
No, I'm saying for Pittsburgh. I wonder who the quarterback was. Well, yeah, man. Let's go to 49ers Eagles. 49ers Eagles, man. AJ Brown looked like a prophet. He said that, they were going through their struggles. He said we was going to need to throw the football a little bit more. And it came to fruition. I do think that Saquon, he couldn't run the ball like he did last year, and that was a huge problem for the Eagles.
Yeah. They had a lot of injuries on the front line, though. But
yeah,
not to make excuses for him, but I know Lane Johnson was hurt for a lot of the time.
For sure.
So that's a big anchor for them. Just like Trent Williams was hurt for the 49ers, but the 49ers
and Fred
pulled
too.
It out. Yeah, Fred, yeah.
Fred Warner, yeah. So, hey, 49ers put it out. Christian McCaffrey had a solid game, man. He did his thing. But, yeah, Eagles got to lock in.
Solid game.
Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy had a solid game. Nah, I mean, it was definitely on the back of Christian McCaffrey, but I mean, they even had I think they had Jawan Jennings throw a touchdown. So it's like they was in their bag for sure. But I think that the Eagles had like 2 chances to win that game and they just squandered it. So,
yeah,
I mean, it is.
Yeah, because
that's why the offensive coordinator gone, because I think they ran like 4 verts on the 2 of the last plays, and it's like, nigga, you running 4 verts? Excuse me, you running 4 verts?
Nah, But I mean, like you said, they had opportunities. I mean, guys missed drop passes. AJ Brown, you asking for the ball get put in your hands and you drop it.
AJ Brown gone, bro.
AJ, he gotta be.
He gone.
You caused too much commotion this season. And
So,
then in
speaking
moments
of,
when we needed you, we got you the ball, you dropped it. We can't do that.
Let's flash back to that.
I'm not saying we. I'm Cowboys fans, but they can't do that.
Let's flash back to that one instance with Trevor Lawrence and he did that little to Liam Cohen. How would you judge AJ? So you think AJ Brown has enough merit to do something like that to a coach?
Not at all.
Because there was an
Especially not this
instance.
kind of
There was an
situation.
instance during that game. I think AJ Brown was on the field and not Kevin Stefanski. Damn, what's his name?
I forget Brand's name too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
I can't believe this.
don't think he'll be that much longer.
Anyways, the head coach like sprints down the sideline and
Yeah, that ain't like
Nick
that.
Sirianni. Come on, y'all ain't gonna get me. Y'all not gonna get me. Nick Sirianni sprints down the sideline and is like yelling at AJ, man, just yelling at him. They going back and forth. So like, you think that AJ being in the wrong there, he can puff his chest and be like, just because Nick Sirianni approached him wrong?
No, they can definitely have what he did. They had dialogue. They had grown man dialogue back and forth, bang, bang, bang. And plus, they right there too, so it's a different situation. They're both in the heat of the moment, whatever. I just didn't like with Trevor Lawrence situation where man, I ain't trying to hear that. Like, I think that's very disrespectful. If we 2 grown men having an argument, we just have an argument. But if you gonna disregard me and wave me off, you ain't got that much merit to do that.
Let's say.
But Trevor put a dot on him though. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm finna say. Let's say that you and your brother hanging out. Your dad say, hey, you responsible for your brother now. Hey, Dub, I'm responsible for you. Don't go do this, and this. You see Dub going to do the, hey, Dub, I done told you, hey, Pop's gonna get mad at me. Please don't go do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
He go do it again. At what point can you be like, Pops, I did everything I could to tell him not to do that?
I would never disregard my father by giving him a wave off like that. That's just me though.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. Even that coach, I will never disregard my coach like that. Never. So I'm just saying, have that respect. If he went to the sideline and had a whole dialogue and they had a screaming match, it was what it was. Them 2 grown behind men. But I'm not about that's disrespectful, bro.
We really got to have back and forth is kind of disrespectful,
right?
Especially in this kind of game, especially when you're in the wrong.
Right.
No, AJ Brown. The thing was,
you're in the wrong. I am your authority figure correcting you, coming to you to correct you, and you're acting like a child. It's not grown man behavior. It's actually very immature and childish.
It is very immature.
AJ Brown was right the entire time. He messed up by not catching the ball, yes, but he was telling them before, hey, we gonna need a different remedy of success. We gonna win in the playoffs.
We don't need a different remedy.
Don't try to get me.
Get off the field and say
no.
What we need you to do.
Said it in the locker room.
We don't need you to give remedies. We need you to catch the ball.
Right. Yes,
you catch the ball and they're in a completely different situation.
To AJ Brown's defense, though, get me involved earlier. Don't have me waiting all game. You ain't throw me no balls. Now all of a sudden, hey, bro, we need you now. Hey, can you catch this one out? Bang! It's like, bro, you ain't have me get my rhythm. You ain't have me get my feel. But and I understand you still got to grab the ball. You still got to grab the ball.
No, listen, cut. Hey, if I'm Mr. Always Open. If throw it my way, I'm gonna catch it. I don't care if I throw you the last 2 balls of the game or the first 2 balls of the game. Whenever I throw you this ball, catch it. That's what I pay you for.
Thank you.
Especially if you are who you say you are.
Thank you.
If you are who you say you are, I don't care if I threw it to you one time a game. If I threw it to you once, you better catch it that once. Simple. What are we talking about?
Catch the ball. I'm not absolving him of not catching the ball.
If you're a kicker and all you do all day is kick, when I call you out to kick.
Thank you.
What are we talking about?
Kickers have no excuse. You all right?
We're gonna hold you to the same standard. No, we're gonna hold you to the same standard.
Come on,
same standard.
Let's be real.
Come on, man. I'm paying you $90 million.
Like catch the ball. That's crazy. Like no, that's very disrespectful.
Yeah,
that is very disrespectful. You were in the wrong, and you had the audacity to
try to puff your chest. Yeah, man, please.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even gotta say nothing. You gone.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna throw you no way. No more. Don't worry.
The Eagles won't look like the Eagles without AJ Brown. I promise you. I promise you, and y'all know that. The Eagles are not going to be the Eagles without AJ Brown.
I think they'll be all right.
No, because Devontae Smith's not going to do that by himself. No, stop it. Stop it.
By himself, but they can reload. They can go get somebody.
You will get somebody.
You can go get somebody.
From what we just seen, how the Eagles perform with Saquon Barkley not being able to do what he needs to do, that team, y'all need a lot.
They do need. I mean, they don't need a lot, but
y'all
they
definitely
definitely need to correct some offensive things for sure. Because offense was the glaring problem. And I will say, how I feel about the Eagles is really how I feel about Baltimore. Is I would have hated to see us sneak into the playoffs and then do some shit like that. Like that's not and the writing was on the wall. That was what was going to happen all season. Like all season. Yeah, you strung a couple. We strung a couple wins together. The Eagles strung a couple wins together, but ultimately there was dysfunction throughout the whole top to bottom. And that was going to show its face regardless. And unfortunately for the Eagles, it showed its face in the playoffs. So,
last two games, Chargers. I'm kind of put these two together. Chargers and Patriots. Patriots pull out the win, 16-3.
I didn't to talk about that.
Texans smashed the Steelers, 30-6. Chargers. What's his name? Herbert. He not a guy either. I don't care what they say.
When you see scores like this, it just shows you the teams that shouldn't have been able to begin with. Is really what it does.
Because the Chargers got a good defense too, but when you got no production on offense, like it
don't matter.
Yeah, if all I got to do is score 16 to beat you,
yeah,
what are we talking about?
Yeah,
I can rest my starters a half.
Justin Herbert he's not the guy. I don't care how much y'all try to put him in my face that he's this, you know what I'm saying, one of the top 10. No, he's not it. I don't care what they say.
They tried.
I don't care what they say. And in big moments too, he do the same thing. He shrinks.
I will give Justin Herbert this. Because I've been a victim of the Greg Roman offense. He's sorry. So you had no you was also a victim of no creativity on the offensive end. Greg Roman, sorry. I don't know why y'all thought he was the answer. They got him up out of there. Greg Roman fired. So I know it's a new coordinator. There's always that. The first year coordinator with a new a quarterback with the first year coordinator might not go that well. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I'm not gonna keep giving him excuses because you're right. It's time for us to see something from you, Justin Herbert. But
it is.
I do know that Greg Roman offense is horrible. Horrible.
I feel like we on a streak of holding niggas accountable. I don't think we can say what we said about AJ Brown and then have this conversation about Justin Herbert and then us try to give him. We can't give him no rope on that.
No, I gave AJ Brown the grace because they fired the offensive coordinator. I know that Kevin Petula, whatever his name is at the Eagles, was not good. He was an uncreative offensive coordinator. In this league, you need creativity, like the Ben Johnsons, like the Lions. Like you see these
Andy
offenses,
Reid.
and
very creative.
And then I think, going back to Chicago, Chicago took plays from Washington Commanders playbook a couple from the year before. The play to DJ Moore where they score was a fake screen, and it's that kind of creativity, those kind of looks that get players open. They get your playmakers open, and if you're not running nothing like that, what do you expect?
You ain't trying to win.
Right, so it's like no, y'all got this cut and dry, this one dimensional offense. It's the NFL.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you need to do hook and ladders and flea flickers every play, but you got to keep these defense on their toes. They seen it all.
These are the best of the best, man. Right. You can't keep doing cookie cutter stuff thinking it's gonna get you a Super Bowl. It's not.
Exactly. This is not high school ball where it's like, hey, get a ball to our best player and they can't stop him. No, it's not that no more. It's not that no more.
Everybody on the field is the best player from where they come from. Yeah,
right.
It is what. Hey, also Texans smacked the Steelers. I heard. I didn't watch this one, but I heard C.J. Stroud didn't have a great game, but the defense came to play.
Yeah, no, Texans defense probably the best defense in the playoffs right now.
Any Super Bowl standouts y'all think?
It's crazy. I think the Rams might go back, bro.
Think so?
I don't know who's gonna be on the AFC side, but
yeah,
I think the Rams. I'm a hater. Yes, I don't want to see Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. I don't. Yeah.
Drake may look good though.
Damn sure don't want to see Drake May in the Super Bowl.
Drake may look cool though.
I don't want to see nobody from the AFC. I wish it could be NFC versus NFC.
Yeah, nah, Drake
I don't know, bro. There's something about the Bears, honestly. The fact that they were able to pull that rally, I feel like that's a lot of momentum going into this. Going forward. It's like,
but how many times can you do that?
Yes,
you've done it before.
You can't get down. You can't get down.
Not many.
If you ride that momentum,
if you got the momentum, it's like, okay.
You don't always want to be playing like
we might really be them boys.
That's like how your hair go gray, bro. You don't want to be living in them situations.
Nah, for real.
It's cool that we can get in that situation and we know how to get our way out. But if we can avoid a situation like that, let's avoid it. And unfortunately, the Bears get themselves in that situation more often than not.
Let's not keep putting our foot in the mouth and keep putting ourselves in the hole.
Right. We always got to play from behind. We always that's exhausting. Yeah. That's exhausting.
For sure. Moving on to NCAA, man. We got national championship coming up this Monday. Indiana versus Miami. And I believe the last time I believe Miami's are a 7.5 point dog right now.
Yeah, I think it might have moved to 8.5.
Might have moved to 8.5.
Honestly, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's around a touchdown, a little bit over a touchdown favorites. Indiana is.
Indiana smacking heads right now, man.
Smacking heads. Like,
they
Google me.
Smacking heads right
Google
now,
me.
man.
I win. Signetti, boy. Signetti's definitely taking this the college world by storm. Mm-hmm. A lot of people calling him the new Saban. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give him that much credit, but I will say he had made a comment. He was like, 156 seasons Indiana has had, and this is the best one of 156. So it's like he came in and changed everything. Now, Indiana football, I never would have, in 100 years, I would have never expected Indiana football to be anywhere near a national championship.
Not at all.
Yeah, basketball school.
At all.
Like Dub just said at the beginning, it was like, that's just a weird name to see at a national championship game. That what you said.
What are you doing?
What are you? Nah, for real.
Who let you in the door?
But they smacking heads, though. But the problem is, Miami, I think their D-line right now is playing lights out. They didn't have a great game against Ole Miss, But
Ole Miss had one of them ones at quarterback. Trinidad Chambliss, he was very, very like out of his body that game, bro. Like, he was very hard to sack. He was making throws left and right, evading pressure. So I don't want to hold that like light to Miami's defense line and be like, oh, y'all ain't got it, because Indiana got a good quarterback.
And I'm not saying that they didn't have it, but I'm just saying against Ole Miss they didn't show up as
as a reason. But I will say, Fernando Mendoza is a very good quarterback, but he not elusive like Trinidad Chambliss. So I don't think they're going to face the same problems. Yes, he's a passing threat, and I'm not taking that away. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that as far as the escapability, as far as the scrambling, I don't think it's as of Trinidad's was. So,
Mendoza is putting that ball where it needs to be.
Mendoza is definitely putting that ball where it needs to be.
He making these receiver look great, but
they got these receivers.
These receivers are catching the ball as well.
13, that big top. Yeah, they got.
He putting it where only they can get it, and they are snatching it down. So they are when you are moving towards a championship, you have to play like this, and they are playing that, like you said, that momentum is still continuing to build and build and build. It's going to be very hard for Miami. Got their hands full, man.
Yeah. Indiana, I honestly think Indiana got it, but whatever. I don't know what's going on in Indiana. Mm-hmm. They have figured it out, bro. Yeah. Clearly, they said
they over there stealing plays. That's just a rumor. I got no credibility. I've been seeing little tweets though that they stealing plays.
You feel like that's a bad thing though?
I mean, Michigan got suspended for it, or I shouldn't say suspended, but they got punished for it.
Okay.
Jim Harbaugh can't coach in the NCAA no more.
Yeah. So that'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously they thought it was punishable offense.
I just don't trust Carson Beck. Yeah. That's what makes it really hard for me to trust Miami, because I believe in their defense. I love Fletcher. I love what Fletcher's they say. What they call him, Baby Jesus. Tony, bro. Yeah, Tony. That boy fire.
Malachi Tony,
bro. He is tough, but I just don't trust Carson Beck.
C.J. Daniels good too, though. Like Miami got a lot of weapons, and to the opposite of your point, Carson Beck been here before. Carson Beck seen it all. Carson Beck like 30 years old, so it's like, and I done been to 2 national championships behind Stetson Bennett. I done went by myself. I went to an SEC championship by myself. Like I said, when I got to Miami, they said, "Oh man, hey, Cam Ward was our last quarterback. Boy, you got big shoes to fill." I said, "Big shoes to fill." He didn't even win the ACC.
Yeah, be for real.
So it's like he got that confidence, you know what I'm saying? And it showed in these, and especially in the playoffs. I'm not gonna say the regular season because I don't know. I can't bet no money. I don't know how. Texas lose to Ohio State. Ohio State lose to Miami. Miami lose to SMU. Miami lose to Louisville. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to call it. But in this postseason, boy, if there's leadership, if there's composure, if there's like, hey, like I've been here before, Carson Beck is showing it.
Toward the tail end, yes, toward the tail end, he does pick up his play, but there'll be some throws where it's just like, where is he throwing the ball, bro?
Right. You know,
and I think it was against Texas A&M. I think he had a couple of those. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Just hand the ball off at this point. Just get the ball in Fletcher's hand, let him make a play, or just throw a screen pass to Malachi Tony so we can just get the ball out of your hands, bro.
Right.
But again, like you say, he's been here before. Hopefully that plays a major role. I guess the beauty in Indiana is their whole team is older. A lot of those guys, I guess transfer portal guys, and they older.
But it's working.
It is.
I feel like what it's really going to come down to is it's going to come down to how good Miami plays. Like, what Miami are you going to get? Because I feel like Indiana at this point, like the consistency is proven. I don't think we're going to see a big difference in their level of play. It's like almost unexpected.
Right.
So it's going to come down to whether or not Miami is able to perform
when the lights brightest.
Yeah. But I mean, Mario Cristobal is a good coach too. I'm not going to say they getting out coached right now because Mario did a good job. It's in Miami.
It's in Miami.
It's in their backyard.
That help.
So
the story is written for Miami.
It's written. It is written.
The story is written for Miami, dog.
I got a house full of Miami fans too, man. My pops, my brother. It's sick. So
Florida want this, man. Florida want this bad. So they Indiana enemy territory like this is I don't know. Like, will that affect them? Is that gonna shake them? You think
a loss?
Not the loss. Just being in Florida, being in Miami.
Nah,
you know. And Miami ain't just any city either. Miami is one of these cities.
Nah, them fans gonna be.
They gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be rocking.
Nah, it's gonna be rocking.
Yeah. You know, our Rock Stadium, it's gonna be rocking.
Who y'all taking, man?
Indiana, man. They got it, bro.
It's gonna be a blowout though.
Nah, it won't be a blowout, but it'll be solid.
I'm taking Miami with the points.
That's what I'm
Miami
thinking.
plus 8.5. Take that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hopefully, I'm just saying that because I got Miami fans at the house and I ain't trying to piss them off. But the writing on the wall, boy. Don't bet against Signetti, boy.
If they let you go Miami plus 14,
I take
that Miami plus 14. I take Miami plus 14.
But it was crazy though because I think last week it was like Oregon was like I think plus 8.5. Same line. I'm talking about the moment they said hike, pick 6.
You knew what
the moment Oregon's first offensive play, pick 6.
You knew that game was
over. From the start. So Miami, don't let that happen.
Don't let that happen.
Don't let that happen, Miami. If you let that happen, it's over from the start.
Nah, for sure.
So they got the opportunity. But yeah, no, Indiana's a great team. I think it's gonna be a good game though because it's in Miami.
They say it's one of the greatest all time. Y'all believe that?
I think
Indiana.
They say this year one of the greatest football teams, greatest college football teams all time.
Indiana.
Indiana.
That's Big Ten competition. I understand the point differential. They've had the biggest point differential that any other team has had. Yeah, whatever.
You can't say that lightly. That's a very.
It's no cool. That's cool.
Crazy. The fact that you
cool.
Bros past that,
but when you
kind of
in the SEC when you play in Kentucky or I'm not even saying like the lower team like Kentucky or a lower team like Arkansas that has the potential of being a good game. When you over there playing Purdue, who puts up 10 points a game, who can't even put up 10 points a game, it's like I can start my secondary. I can start my second team. It doesn't matter. So I'm not saying that Purdue was that bad, but it wasn't
competition is different.
Right,
competition is different. I respect it.
It is.
I respect it.
I think Indiana gonna win, unfortunately, but again, I would take Miami with the points, man. I say 8.5, 10. They let you do that. They let you get plus 14. Do that plus 14.
But I mean, then again, we said Miami with the points against Ohio State, and they dogged Ohio State. They beat them by 10.
Yeah.
So, hey man, I ain't gonna sleep on you, Miami, because I know y'all got some dogs over there. So
they do.
Better wake them up though. You better wake them up come Monday.
Man, we gonna go to the internet world, man. On Druski, my guy, he's receiving some heat right now for a skit he did where he featured, he played a role as a pastor, as a mega church pastor.
Yeah.
And so as he's saying his sermon, he's doing all these things, these histrionic, and he's receiving backlash because he's imitating these pastors, man. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Y'all know how I feel about this, boy. Y'all know how I feel.
I'll be honest, man. I feel like when I first watched it, I had a very negative reaction to it.
Why?
I was not a fan at all.
Why?
It felt disrespectful.
To who?
That's a great question that I don't have a clear answer for you now in the moment.
I got you.
I don't have a clear answer for you now in the moment. But it felt disrespectful in a way, and it just put a bad taste in my mouth. I watched it again. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. But at the same time, bro, there's something about it that honestly I see why there's a lot of outrage about it. It rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
It rubbed me the wrong way.
I will say, when I first watched it, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was very funny. My second thought was, for the people that it offended, I think it's really important that you look at the video and you say to yourself, is this how the world sees me? And if you are a leader or, a person of the cloth in the church or whatever, if this is how the world see you, maybe you have done a bad job of representing the God you serve.
That's a D.
If you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I a part of the problem or am I a part of the solution? Am I doing these antics for the applause or am I doing it to please God?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel good comedy should always leave you with like a question. It should always leave you with a question. And you know what I'm saying? I think this is great by Druski because it peels back some layers. It peels back, you know what I'm saying, the curtain. And you have to do some checking yourself. You know what I'm saying? While we laugh, ha, key. Am I a part of the problem?
I agree. Y'all know I agree. Because there are false prophets out there. You got to have, at the end of the day, followers of Christ, you need to have discernment. Because God will never ask for your dead last. He asks for your first. He asks for your first. So when these pastors get up here and they asking for everything you got, hey, I know somebody gonna sow a good seed of 10,000 ain't gonna move right now. He's not talking to you. Promise you not. So when Druski do like draw light to this like commercialistic like praise, it's like, yeah, sometimes you gotta use discernment of false prophets because get in your word and listen to what God is asking you. Yeah, these people might be able to explain the Bible a little better, but you don't know everybody's heart. So it's very important that you read the word for yourself and you can use discernment of, is what this pastor asking me of God? Or is this a worldly desire of whatever goal he trying to achieve or whatever goal she trying to achieve? So just, you know, and like you said, it do draw attention to situations like this. Yeah. So I had no problem with it at all.
And I also think too, like any place where there's money, let's not just even minimalize. Let's not shrink it down to just church. Any place where money's involved, there's potential for people to be bad. There's potential. Yes. There's potential for people to take money. If you are a basketball coach and you're an AAU basketball coach, all that money that the parents give you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys.
I anticipated a nice experience. We were supposed to go bowling and stuff like that. We were supposed to have a nice hotel. And you guys in a Motel 6 and
you see what I'm saying?
Ordering pizza.
You see what I'm saying?
That's not what we signed up for.
Yeah. Or
I
medical.
gave you $1,000 for a 2-day trip, and my son told me y'all got Subway.
Yeah. Exactly. And then even for medical, in the medical field, these doctors and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Having to pay to get, you know what I'm saying, healthy and all that. And this is America's capital. You have to pay that dollar to get healthy. And it's not always, you know what I'm saying, legit.
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't want to just say that, only, you know what I'm saying, pastors take money from people and things of that nature. That's not true. I think that's a very small majority. Yes, it does happen. But I don't think that's a majority of pastors.
And it's not just the black church too. Let's not.
It's not.
Who's that one cat that got the mega church out in Dallas or whatever?
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen. Like, come on, it's this.
I'm not saying we're not saying that you do it. We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
Right. But anybody that closed their church doors to a certain demographic should be called out. Regardless. Anybody that is doing this like mega church of like, oh, like. You gotta tithe to be here. Like this is, listen, just use discernment.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Use your own head. You don't gotta.
It's a very touchy subject.
It is,
and I feel like I've had time to think about it. I feel like because religion is such an intimate topic, and it's so close to who people are, it's like who you are. So when you see certain things that can kind of come across as disrespectful to maybe, it like offends. Like, okay, you're almost making fun. You're making fun of me. And that's what almost kind of feels offensive about it. Even though I know I don't identify with anything he was saying. Like I said, it's actually kind of funny. But it's one of those things where it's like you're using your platform almost to kind of highlight the negatives of a very important part of my life. And that's where it's kind of like, okay, how are you going to use your same platform to almost for the opposite? And uplift it in a way. Because what you're doing now is almost you're not highlighting stereotypes, but in a way highlighting stereotypes. So how would we feel if it was kind of like the same thing like black people? So you come in and you're just portraying the absolute worst stereotypes of black people, and it gets a bunch of lights and things like that. It's like, obviously, are all black people like that? We know absolutely not. But it's like, hey, you're kind of using your platform. Like, that's kind of hurting us in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, because I know image you're portraying.
I know plenty of black pastors that are heavily anointed. Your father being one of them. Like I know plenty of black pastors that are heavily anointed. So like I do not like the fact that it's like, oh, this is the pure example of a black church. Like because it's not that. There's a lot of people that are abusing their power across every church.
For sure.
Not every church. Excuse me. Across a lot of churches. So it just so happened that Druski black. So He do white face too.
I don't know. I would also say he kind of, based on the theme, based on his style of the church he portrayed, it's very clearly a black church.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's very clearly.
But I see what you're saying too, because the one thing I don't like on my timeline, even though I thought the video was funny, what I don't like is all these other people who think they're now comedians and they're like pointing fun at it as well.
Right.
And that's the part where I think what you're saying is like the ripple effect. Yeah, this might have been cool, but now it's like other people think that they can disrespect, and their disrespect is more direct.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you can't say that. Now you're disrespecting the faith.
Right.
That's now keep in mind, I'm a believer in a sense of, it's like, I think it's okay I think criticism is totally valid. I think it's important. I think it's necessary too. So I'm not saying don't say anything, don't do this. I'm not saying you just this shouldn't even exist. I'm actually open to it, but at the same time, it's like you can expect a reaction to it as well. And so I think that's important. But then, like you said, it's like the disrespect and things like that. We kind of you have to be able to eat that, even if people are being blatantly disrespectful. Like, as part of it, to kind of really listen and kind of almost respond in the correct way. But it kind of sucks too. Like, you're kind of putting me in a bad spot, bro. You're making me look bad, bro. I don't appreciate that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about it. Even though Druski, I think it was absolutely hilarious, great work. But at the same time, we can acknowledge the issue that it kind of, that kind of brings up, the conversation it brings up.
I think Tro hit a good point earlier, though. If you feel like this was attacked at you, like if you feel like, oh, he's making fun of me, like you should probably check yourself in the mirror and your relationship with God.
Yeah.
Because if a comedian can jokingly portray you, how much of what you do is a joke?
Yeah.
Like if what you do is not a joke, a comedian shouldn't be able to so easily, mock what you do, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Like tough. Even like the white Druski thing, like, yeah, like how people feel about that. Maybe they feel offended, and I would kind of get it.
No, I would get it. I would get funny that as skit. Well.
Hilarious skit.
What is offensive about that?
I feel like it in turn also highlights a very negative a very negative stereotype of a specific demographic, which I could see how some people would see as negative.
I could see how some people
like you're
would
making fun of, like you're not trying to be one of them. You're making fun of them, and like that's. I'm not saying his portrayal is accurate, but you're almost mocking the people who participate in, you know what I'm saying?
But then again, I would say the same thing. If you are one of those guys who's spitting and chewing tobacco and like, hey, spitting at people's feet or something like that, and you find that offensive, then again, you need to look at that and you need to check your actions.
Which is valid.
So I stand with that with all his skits.
Having a conversation.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate.
No, for sure. Devil's
advocate, Shotty. I had to say devil's advocate, Shotty.
No, for sure. No, that was good though. Speaking of pastors, Pastor Jamal Bryant, his wife had some controversy about this dress that she wore. This was the tail end of last year. But yeah, a lot of people got crazy about this dress, and they were going to a ball, and I guess they thought it was super revealing. It was like a flesh kind of dress. It's not really her skin, but underneath it's like a flesh color.
Tone, yeah.
I think this was taken out of proportion again. Like
way out of proportion.
This is, even though she is a pastor's wife, they're going to a ball, and this is where people are dressed extravagant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different dress code when you go in there. If she was going to church, maybe it's a different subject. You know what I'm saying? But she's going to a ball with her husband. Her husband bought the dress, said it was okay. What I did not like was that another pastor said that she was dressed like a $2
whore.
I missed that.
No,
crazy thing to say about any other man.
Hey, hold on. Let me get this off. If you remove them being pastors, that is another man's wife. Once you bring up another man's wife, you better talk with some respect in your voice.
You don't see this right here?
You see what I'm saying?
You don't know I'll kill about this?
Come on, bro.
Do you not know I'll go to jail behind this?
All right.
And you just called my wife a what? Yeah, we're going to shut all this down.
Crash.
I'm talking about we're going to shut all of this down.
At the bare minimum, we got to talk. We got to have a conversation to see what
face to face.
You know what I'm saying? And I need to know if I need to step away or do we need to, you know what I'm saying? We can take this another way.
And then you tried to, let me find my words. You tried to say I said it. He's like, those ain't my words. Those are his words because those are his actions. No, those were very clearly your words.
Bro.
And I'm gonna have to come see about that. No, you're not finna sit up here in front of your pulpit, in front of your congregation, and say this about my wife.
Yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, we're not doing that.
You got to get slapped on sight.
Yeah, that's a Will Smith situation.
He gonna say, I didn't call her a $2 hoe. I just said she was dressed like a $2.
Right.
Nah, don't piss me off, man. Don't play on me, man. Don't play on me.
You playing.
You know what you're saying.
And then the bad part, and it's part of Druski skit thing again. It's like you using the pulpit to address something so petty.
Yeah, not even
about
this should never even
about another man's wife.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you shouldn't use the sacred pulpit to talk about stuff like that.
Right.
Talk about the kingdom.
And that's exactly kind of I think part of what Druski's skit was kind of like. It's making fun of it, where it's kind of like this is a problem. This is the negative part of that church culture that has nothing to do with God. We've gotten away from the point, and it's kind of like it turns into stuff like this. Like this is. I had not heard that Buddy had said that.
Yeah,
that is a wild thing. Like I said, take church out of it. That is a crazy thing to even come out your mouth about another man's wife.
Trying to tell you, boy.
Right.
Yeah, another man's wife, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, the dress is whatever. That's your relationship. If you cool with your shorty wearing that? Yeah, you try to go crazy. Some people might not be comfortable with their wife wearing that, but that's their business.
But you didn't hear what he said. He said, I bought the dress.
He did say that.
2, I wanted a wife that I would be happy and excited to come home to. And if this is what I want to see her in, that's what I'm gonna see her. So what somebody else do in their relationship do not concern you
at all.
So what and for you to get up there on a Sunday and fix your lips to even say that in front of a congregation, boy, you gotta get ashamed. Yeah, and I don't wish I'm not. This ain't no threat. I'm not going to do nothing. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But you talk about my wife. Yeah, everything off the table, cuz that's that.
Yeah, like that. And is the dress very conservative? Clearly not. But is that a bad thing? Like, is that something that we're really kind of like?
But we're not. First of all, what we're not going to do is make it seem like she was a stripper.
Or
like she wearing like a Marilyn Monroe dress. It was a floor length gown.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yes, it was flesh colored. People probably didn't want to see that. That ain't. Sorry, look away.
But I think it's appropriate for the function.
It's not church. It wasn't like it was at church.
Exactly.
I originally read the headline as if this was a church function.
Yeah.
Like not even a church function. Like a ball. It could have been a ball at a church, but I'm saying like it was like a Sunday, like a sermon kind of day.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know it was a ball.
You went on Sunday. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a ball. It was like a fundraiser. Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Like you wear that to a funeral, we're having a different conversation.
Right.
You wear that to a wedding, we're having a different conversation. But you're at a ball. It's like, would we be having this conversation if she wasn't a pastor's wife? What if he was a CEO of a company? Would we be seeing him even discussing Jamal Bryant? No. So there's the answer. This is garbage.
Yeah. And just because she is a pastor's wife, I don't think that means that she has to be, you know what I'm saying, jean skirt all the way to the floor.
Right. Pentecostal.
Everywhere she goes, she can't wear no bathing suit. She can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that.
She's a woman.
Yes, and if she is, I didn't see like if she is shapely or whatever like that, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like
God made it
that way. You know what I'm saying? Or if she got enhancements, she just got enhancements. But it's just like
Doc made her.
At the end of the day, it's not.
At the end of the day, like, come on, bro.
It's not your place.
You pillow talking.
She want to wear that. That's on her.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, wear what you want to wear. Man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. We gonna jump to boxing, man. Usyk versus Wilder potential matchup. I've been seeing this go around.
Did you see something else? I hate to switch the subject. Did you see Gervonta Davis got arrested again? Was that fake news or was that
I don't
real?
know. I don't doubt. The problem is I wouldn't doubt it if it's true. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised.
What's going on, Tank? You listen. You was the hood favorite.
Some niggas just like it, bro.
You must like jail. You must like jail. That's horrible.
I hope he's not in jail. But
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I was hoping it wasn't true, but
I hope that ain't. But again, I wouldn't be surprised.
Usyk
versus Wilder as a potential matchup. Usyk called him out. Wilder said he's accepted. But there hasn't been any paperwork or anything like that. Who do y'all think wins that potential matchup?
Wilder.
No.
Negative, yeah.
Negative, man. I done been on so much of a heavyweight carousel because I used to, trust me, I was a big Bronzer fan. Bronze Bomber, excuse me. Yeah, you could have outboxed him all day, but I thoroughly believed in a 12-round fight he would never be beaten.
Yeah.
Because there was this thing called puncher's chance, and I thought he had it every time.
He got
every time. And then came along this guy named Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I cooked.
I'm talking about beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I couldn't even defend him no more.
King.
Couldn't defend him. And so I'm like, dang, man, Tyson Fury, like, nobody this big, this tall, that can weigh this much and move like this will ever be beat.
Yeah.
He will never be beat. Then came this name Usyk.
Nah, for real.
So I don't know what to believe.
I
don't know what to believe.
It really is a crazy, like, triangle. It's so crazy. Like, Wilder cannot beat Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury just cannot beat
So
Usyk,
the question
man.
is,
one plus one equals 2 in this equation.
Right, 100%.
1 plus 1 because Usyk,
too, bro.
he can be slick and all that like Tyson Fury can. The only thing it is, like, can he survive that power that Wilder has? That's the only thing that keeps you holding on to this fight. But again, like you said, the skills, Usyk has the skills all day, and you always pick the most skilled fighter in boxing.
when we talk about Deontay Wilder, we've never talked about skill.
No, never.
I'm saying you pick the most skilled fighter. You pick.
But to your point, though, I seen Tyson Fury beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder.
The fight out of him, bro.
I'm talking about beat the fight out of him.
He beat the fight out of him, bro.
I mean, when you embarrassing somebody so bad where you can lick them on the ear and they can't do nothing to retaliate.
Ooh, that's bad.
A grown man licked you in the ear.
Licking your blood, bro.
And you can't do nothing to retaliate. But hold on and survive.
Got beat.
Now, to this point, I watched Tyson Fury beat Usyk the same way. And Usyk was not going. Usyk came back from the dead and put it to Tyson. So it's like, bro,
Go with it.
I don't know. Hey, I can't see Wilder winning this fight.
If
I don't even know why he would call him out.
If we were talking about Fury versus Wilder,
Usyk called Wilder out.
Oh, okay.
If we were talking about Fury versus Wilder, I absolutely would not bet against Tyson Fury. But looking up on that board, I'm reading Usyk versus Wilder. Dog got a chance. I ain't gonna bet against my dog.
He always got a punch a chance.
Exactly.
I don't care who he always got a punch a chance.
Dogs, you betting against what you know. That's what's about. You're betting against what you know.
So you obviously didn't see Wilder's most recent fight.
I did not see Wilder's most recent fight.
Against this dude named Big Bang, big Chinese dude, boy. He hit Wilder so hard, Wilder turned around and looked if somebody else was in the ring. I'm not joking. He hit Wilder so hard, he turned around.
He don't got to get a chance against these big niggas, bro. It's a lot going on. Usyk is a smaller guy. He's a smaller guy. So he's playing. It's a different game. You got to be more careful, bro.
Usyk definitely got to be careful.
You got to be more careful.
But I know Usyk can go 12. No doubt in my mind. I know after a couple rounds, Wilder.
But that power don't go nowhere, though. He may get, you know what I'm saying, but that power ain't going nowhere.
You done seen it before?
Right. Yeah. Yes, we have. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
So anything is possible.
It sound like you got Usyk.
Yeah, I do.
Who you got?
I would have Usyk as well. Yeah. I got Usyk.
Skill.
Bro. Just skill, bro. You always pick the most skilled fighter, bro. That's what Floyd taught me.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, bro?
Wilder, bro. I told y'all from the get. No, not betting against my dog, bro.
Yeah, no, it's recency, man. It's just like how you ask your brother how you felt when Bud fought Earl. That's how I felt when he fought Tyson Fury, bro. It's like I felt like I'm so excited to watch this fight, and like you can just slowly, like I just was like, bro, turn this off.
Which one? The second one or the third one?
The second one. And the third one, yeah.
The third one got bad.
Yeah, the third one got horrible.
Yeah.
Now the second one got bad because he had that excuse of, oh, my costume was so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I can't back on this. I can't back this horse no more, bro. I can't back the horse no more.
Same one bad, yeah. Yeah, no.
You had a couple bad races. Yeah.
So I need to see him win before I bet on him again.
Nah, for sure.
I gotta see him win.
But he's had another crazy situation with his ex-fiancée. You know, they put his ex-fiancée and her child on his will. And that the child that we're talking about is not the child that, you know what I'm saying, that they had together.
Not biological, yeah. Not a biological child.
Yeah. So Deontay Wilder put his ex-fiancée and her child on his will.
That's not the crazy part. In my opinion, it's really not. Because one, you was betrothed to this woman. Mm-hmm. So if you love her enough to marry her and you love her enough to accept her child, that's not crazy for you to put them in the will.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
But then, of course, then the child has said, "You're not my dad. You're not my dad. You're not my dad.
I'm not your dad." Yeah.
All right, little nigga.
Wilder say, "I understand I'm not your dad, nigga. Don't remind me.
Don't remind me of that." Like, that's the one thing. Like, obviously, it take a lot for somebody to step up and take care of a child that's not theirs.
Yeah.
All power to y'all. Y'all do that, man.
You gotta be a real man.
Much respect. So the last thing, you definitely got to be a real man.
Yeah.
So the last thing you want from that child that you trying to step up and take care of is them. Hey man, thank you for it, but you're not my daddy. Mom, you trying to tell him, hey man, hey son, hey man, you being a little too loud, man. Calm down, nigga. You ain't my daddy.
Yeah, dog.
There's nothing wrong. Hey, I get it. He valid.
Who? The kid?
No, Wilder.
Oh, I was about to say, boy, that's crazy.
The interview was like, did you get that situation handled? Oh yeah, oh no. As soon as I heard that, you know what I'm saying, and me and the ex-fiancée started having problems. Oh yeah, I had to remove it. But he said he sat down with his kids and was like, my estate, because it's all going to y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all mind if I give them a little piece?
Yeah. And they was cool.
His family was
cool with it.
Yeah.
And you gonna sit here and do me like that?
Yeah.
Man, please. Yeah, go ahead and get you about this wheel.
Go ask your daddy.
As quick as I put you in this wheel, as quick as I'm taking you out. Son, boy, please.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for Wilder because
where's your daddy?
I feel bad because you do step up and you know what I'm saying, you doing all these things like he said I'm taking him on trips. Right. You know what I'm saying, giving him all his money and things of that nature. It's like I'm there, and then to hear that is I can only say it's super deflating.
But to be fair, we don't know their personal relationship.
No, for sure, we don't.
So we don't know exactly the dynamics.
You are right about
what really
that.
Be going on behind closed doors. So I'm gonna give you a little rope.
No, for sure,
and
for sure. You never know.
Let's say
sometimes money ain't everything either.
Let's say buddy daddy is in his life. I already got a dad. What I need you for?
Yeah.
Hey man, go clean your room. Nigga, I'm going to my daddy house. I ain't talking to you.
Yeah, but I don't be like, take care of us. I don't like that playing that card. It's because your mom is dating this new dude.
No, because you know how women are.
Even though you may, I understand, even though you may feel this way, it's like, all right, you got to have some respect for this dude that your mom is dating.
Yes.
No, you don't.
If you living in his house,
that's what I'm saying. Eating his food, taking his money, going on the trips.
You're not there willingly.
But peep this, Cam. How many situations do you know like this where they bring in an extra child and the biological child is treated noticeably different than the stepchild? So if you coming in here,
I'm gonna get you McDonald's. I ain't gonna get them.
Exactly. Oh, I got my son. My son got the PS5. That's my son PS5. That's not your PS5.
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm coming in here and I'm treating you just the same.
Yeah.
The least I can do is ask for respect.
Bare minimum. I just want respect. That's baseline.
But you can't pay for respect.
I understand, but that needs to be a conversation with mama. Mama needs to tell her.
As a man, I'm having a conversation with you. My problem is with you, and honestly, be for real. You know how it is in a man. It sound like this person's a young man. I don't know if he's 16, 17, but he sounds confident enough to be able to speak out to the public.
I don't think he that old.
I mean, you know how it is, man. Yeah. This ain't y'all acting like this ain't my daddy, man. This some nigga. I don't know if I'm supposed to say nigga or not, but this some nigga who just sleep with my mama, bruh. First of all, I already got a problem with you, nigga. I don't like you for real. True. You ain't my daddy. You just sleep with mama. I don't like that. Period.
My Dorito.
You know what I'm saying? Now here you come around, you in your drawers, I'm in your crib, you off, gonna get some $2 thing. Like, no, like, bro, maybe I don't like you.
Like you said, we don't know their dynamic, but it seems like he has a respectful approach to the young man.
In public.
In public, you're right.
Like that's what I said. I don't know that, but in public, he seems to have a respectful approach to the young man.
Yeah.
And from what he says, his size, the young man doesn't have that same. He's not reciprocating that respect. I got a problem with that.
I got a problem with that too. From outside looking in, I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
But like you say, Cam, which is very eye-opening, I didn't think of it like this. We do not know the dynamic. There has been domestic abuse allegations. Nothing charges, no charges were filed, but there has been allegations.
That's actually big that you bring up.
That's the other thing.
You are right. I don't know.
A young man.
Right.
And you're not my dad? Nigga, I got a problem with you, bro.
Right. When you add that in,
you're right.
You add that in. That is a huge factor.
Right.
No,
I
don't want your money. We don't need your money.
You're right.
I got a problem with you, nigga.
I lost respect for you when you did what you did.
Period.
No, for sure. I can definitely see that.
Especially for you knowing what you know. You a boxer, and you trying to see put your hands on my mama. Yeah, no, we not going.
No. You are.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Great point.
We don't know.
Great point.
Yeah.
Both
we just get a little bit of rope though. But based on what we can see, come on, nigga. Based on what we can see. Based on what we can't see.
Also to his point though, it's like, what has your pops done?
And see, that's where it get great because we don't know the whole family dynamic, and we would have to have that whole.
Well, okay,
that's none of our business.
But let's use context clues. Let's use context clues.
Yeah.
If you love your son, God forbid y'all y'all ever in this situation, I don't even think about this, but if you love your son and your lady, move on. All right, cool, go move on. My son's staying with me. If that's my son and you going to another nigga house doing God knows what, my son's staying with me. I feel like a lot of fathers will have that same approach.
I feel like you end up split custody. We know how it is as a dad. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard in the courts. Is like the system's already kind of against you. Being realistic, the child's probably gonna end up with their mom. He gonna see you occasionally, man. He gonna see you on occasion.
Yeah, I guess.
But I get it though. I definitely get it. You can fight for us, CBG. Hey, you can fight for us, CBG. You can fight for it.
That's me. My boy staying with me.
But at the same time, I wouldn't want.
Not letting another man raise my son.
Yeah, no.
What?
Nah, that's real talk.
That's real.
What?
That's super real, bro.
So any man that is willing to be like, yeah, go on over there.
That shows his character.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah,
that's all I'm saying. If I'm use context clues.
And also keep in mind though, this ain't like a normal situation.
It's not.
It ain't like, you work at Burger King, he work at McDonald's.
Right. That's true.
He work at Burger King.
It's a million.
Buddy might work at Burger King. The other nigga own McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different dynamic.
That's true.
So it's like,
this nigga got a statue in Alabama.
Yeah.
He one of them for real.
So. It's a little different.
He one of them, bro. This is the hardest hitting heavyweight that we probably have ever seen.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Pops?
What are you gonna do?
Pops, he done did this. Son.
Let's hear it, son.
I gotta shoot him.
Don't come to me with nothing small.
Don't come to me with nothing small.
Only come to me if it's penitent, like...
It's gotta be life or death.
It gotta be life or death.
It's gotta be life or death, son.
Only nuclear deterrence over here, son. Only nuclear deterrence over
If
here.
you call me, we cannot go back, dog.
We gotta bring the whole block. Yeah, because what I gotta bring with me,
we can't go back.
What I gotta bring with me to pick you up, son, we can't come back.
Hey, bro.
There's no coming back.
We can't come back from this, bro.
Life will never be the same.
Nah, for sure. Man, y'all got everything off y'all chest, man.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Feeling good.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We can't do any of this without you. DimeTalk.
Yes, sir. New year, new me.
Yes, sir.
Same me, though.
We out.
Take it easy.